Hello, everybody. How are you guys? It's been a good minute since I've really came in here and talked in video. There just hasn't been too much to talk about lately. You know, we have all this stuff going on with the disease that apparently, if you say its name, you'll get, like, demonetized. That's been going on. And I'll probably make a video, kind of, involving that soon. Kind of what it might come next. But yeah, we just haven't really, nothing's really happened, there's not really much going on. Today was the 31st, and we're supposed to have CinemaCon, and like I expected, and, some other people did, we didn't get anything, which I really expected, especially since CinemaCon's canceled, we're not going to get anything, no leaks, which weren't going to happen anyways, probably, and there's just nothing. So, why not do a discussion video to, keep stuff kind of fresh going on? Let's just talk a little bit. So, I'm just sitting here thinking, and after some information I found and stuff, kind of curiously, why exactly will Kong be able to go toe-to-toe with Godzilla? It's not that I'm saying Kong is underpowered or anything. I've argued that Kong, in the Monsterverse at least, should be able to go toe-to-toe with the Monsterverse Godzilla, at least temporarily, at the least. I'm not saying the Monsterverse Kong should be able to beat the Monsterverse Godzilla, so you don't have to get mad about that. I'm just saying the Monsterverse Kong isn't going to be a pushover in this fight. And, but if we did put the Monsterverse Kong, without knowing exactly what's going to be so improved about it, against, like, the King of the Monsters Godzilla, as in, like, the supercharged form or something, it's very unlikely that Kong would have too much of a good fight on his side there. So, what exactly will give Kong such an edge in this battle? Well, without just going in depth to, like, all the stuff Kong can do, the fact that he probably will be heat resistant, which will help with the atomic breath, and the fact that he'll be really powerful, really agile, fast, all that stuff, what exactly will they do in terms of Godzilla to bring him down to where Kong can battle him? Now, sadly, I think it's going to be something that it would be hard to really talk about, especially since afterwards it's going to make a bunch of people kind of use it as an excuse. I think, honestly, what will bring Kong up to Godzilla's level, or should I say Godzilla lower, is simply put the burning form. The burning form he took. Now, what do I mean by this? Why exactly would this make Kong so, like, more powerful? Like, it would really increase his strength and stuff? Well, it's simple, really. I think, so in case you don't know, in King of the Monsters, because I recently read quite a bit of the novel, and in the novel, it's basically guaranteed, they basically make sure you detail it, no matter what, Godzilla was going to achieve his burning form. However, with Mothra's help, he was able to do it in a way that he could survive the form. So basically, Heisei Godzilla and Legendary Godzilla have basically the same requirements for the burning form, except kind of backwards. And Heisei dies, Legendary survives. So, why would they... Now, it would be really interesting. Make the form really powerful. But what if after it wears off, there's some, like, drawbacks to achieving the form? Now, in case you guys don't know what I'm about to talk about next, if you look at the poster, like the official poster, or the concept one that we got a while back, or the leaked toys and stuff, because some of them have it, but I would say specifically the poster, Godzilla has white tip spikes. Now, what exactly is this? Well, I think the simple answer is that the tips of his spikes will be melted. They'll be burnt, they'll be hurt by the burning form to such a degree that the end of his spikes become white from the burning, which I think would be a really interesting reason. And because of that, it's a sign that he has decreased in strength. Godzilla will decrease in strength. He won't have the same kind of power he has in this film compared to, like, King of the Monsters. The burning form will have had a toll on his body, something with so much power that without Mothra he would have died from. It's basically going to take a toll, kind of hurt his body pretty bad, and he's not going to be nearly as powerful he was in King of the Monsters and possibly 2014. Basically, he's going to throw all that power away right out the window because he's injured. He can't achieve that anymore. I also did like what D-Man said in his story pitch too, which is something that could also possibly be likely. On top of him, with the burning form injuring him, D-Man in his story pitch suggested that because his Hollow Earth interest is blocked off, the only one really left is Kong on Skull Island, and he does not want to go there and mess with the other Alpha, which I think is a really fascinating one. So what if there's a mixture? If that's something that definitely could work. Now, what if there's a mixture between him already being injured from the burning form, then him not be able to find the proper radiation to recover because his home's blocked off? I think right there, you definitely bring him down to Kong's level, like basically where they're equal. Obviously, I think a lot of Kong fans can admit it too, that if we're talking about in terms of feats, Godzilla has way more impressive showings always in terms of durability and strength and stuff. Not saying that Kong's a pushover or anything. I'm just saying, Godzilla's usually the one that's always had the more impressive feats. So, now what if, with the drawbacks from the burning form and the lack of radiation from his home, he's just hurt. He could not make it back outside. He's quarantined to the surface world, and there's nothing he can do. He can't achieve the radiation. Possibly he does stuff like attack nuclear power plants and stuff to try to find food, and he starts attacking some of the other kaijus and feeding off them, similar to what he did with the Shinomura, where in the novelization they were enemies because they both they both snuck up on each other basically and kind of fed off each other. Especially with Godzilla taking the opportunity to sneak up behind the Shinomura and blast it with atomic breath and then start feeding off of it. I think stuff like that could be definitely kind of stuff that happens. Godzilla lacks it, so he starts attacking the humans, sort of. Not out of anger or hate or anything, just to eat. And he might kill other titans and stuff. So I think that's all. All those are very possible reasons why. It's that the burning form doesn't come without its drawbacks, and Kong, he's going to be stronger at this point, much more powerful, and just Godzilla's just going to be hurt, man. He's not going to be able to he's not at the same level he was in the previous movie. What do you guys think about my theory? Do you guys agree with the reason, it's a mixture of why Godzilla's spikes would be white-tipped, and the burning form has some drawbacks, and he can't get enough radiation? Do you guys agree? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, as always, please share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for notifications of all future uploads. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching once again. Have a good day. And as April Fools, peace.